Okay there then viewers, if you've seen the video out about what 15 to 30 minutes about regarding the new, I wouldn't say direction we're going to go down, I would say the new subject we're going to cover on the channel from time to time, that is depending on yourselves and how you feel about it. It's food, and some of the foods that I've come across in recent times that I think are both cost effective, taste nice and probably easy to cook. We'll look for things that are easy to cook because there's a lot of single people out there. There's a lot of people in a rush. Easy to cook things normally are the ones that are really high in calories. Most of the ones I'm going to show aren't particularly high. Probably not over good for you, but not bad for you. But will taste nice. And that is the problem, isn't it? Most anything that tastes nice isn't good for you. I have a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll do the first one, and this is it. You ready? Here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's coming now, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's from Iceland. It's a pizza. It's their pizza range. Their pizza range. Let me just put the bins on, because I'm going to read what it says, although you've just seen that yourself. It's an Iceland takeaway pizza. It's a stuffed crust. This one is called an absolute banger. I've never had it before. It's a stuffed crust with hot dog. I didn't fancy it. It's been there for 2 or 3 months I've seen it, and I've never fancied it, and I'll explain why I bought it in a moment. What's it got on it? Hot dog sausage stuffed crust pizza, topped with barbecue style sauce, pork sausage, pepperoni, chorizo and mozzarella cheese. The reason I bought it the other day was the ones that I really like in this range weren't in. This pizza I would imagine is a 10-inch pizza. Takes about 15 minutes from frozen at 180 in the oven if memory serves. And the range in the main tastes very, very nice. I've had most in the range. The range is about 6 different pizzas. I'm a pizza lover, unfortunately, because I know they're fattening normally. This isn't too bad in calories. I think it's about 800 calories for a full pizza. It's worse than I thought, this one. It's about 1,200 calories. The other ones are less, definitely. Got one of the range about 3 months ago now. It was the same Iceland takeaway pizza, stuffed crust, stuffed with cheese. That was stuffed with cheese. Looks exactly the same on the front of the box. Only it was a chicken fajita one. So it had pieces of chicken on the top and little bits of like Doritos, spiced Doritos, and it was really, really nice. And I bought 2 or 3 of them over the space of 4 or 5 weeks, and really enjoyed them. They were out of them 1 week, and I got what I thought was the next best. I'm not normally a barbecue sauce lover. I don't mind it, but I tend to not get it on pizzas. I tend to go for hotter things. And I got one on the range called barbecue chicken and bacon. Oh my God, it was even better than the first one. It was lovely. And I mean, really lovely. Just great. Last couple of times, they've not had them in there. So I've bought meat barbecue, the meat barbecue one, which again is pretty nice. Got this one the other day only because there was nothing else in, and I thought I'll give it a go. Though I would rather have cheese in the stuffed crust side of things than hot dog, because there's enough sausage on the pizza anyway. What I tend to do with them all is put a lot of onion on them. I chop pieces of onion up, put lots of onion on because I'm a lover of onion, and then cook them. Obviously the onion cooks a bit more than the rest of the pizza because the onion's not frozen and the pizza is. But if you cook the onion thick enough, it doesn't wither to nothing and burn. And I love them, and I think they're great. I think they're £3 per pizza. I think if they do a meal deal where if you get 2, you might get them for a £5 or a £5.50. I think you could check that out. I could be wrong, but all I can say, ladies and gents, is they're really, really nice. They're really, really tasty. And for £3 and in 15 minutes, that's a meal for anybody. Most people won't have a full pizza. It's too much for them. That isn't massive for me, but I'm a right greedy so-and-so. I have one of those, no problem. But I'll have it on its own, and that's a meal taken care of. At a time when I'm trying to lose some weight, I tend to only go for 2 meals a day now, normally a breakfast and an evening meal. Sometimes I'll have that on its own and maybe a bowl of something in the morning, and that'll do me for the day. And they're filling, they're nice. I'd recommend them to anybody. As I say, probably my favourite now would be I've not had this one yet, this absolute banger. I think I'll find it alright because I like the range. Don't know if I'll love it. My favourite up to now has been the chicken, bacon, barbecue, followed by the chicken fajita one. And the barbecue meat one is nice as well. They're all fine. But for £3 a go, ladies and gents, I don't think you can go wrong. You're not going to get me opening it, cooking it and eating it in front of you. I'm not for that at all. But as I say, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll give you some ideas of some various things that I've come across that I'm eating at the moment that I think are okay. And if you've not got a lot of a budget and not a lot of disposable income, and you'd have to do a quick meal, reasonably cheap and, all right on your pocket, I'll put you in the right direction. If you eat them, let me know what you think. If you don't eat them, don't tell me anything, because why comment? There's no point commenting if you're not eating them, is there? If you don't want me doing it anymore, tell me and I'll pull it. Don't worry about that. If a lot of my subscribers, if it's my subscribers that are saying, don't do any more of these, Dave, you're wasting your time, then I won't. But I think it's just something to add to what I'm already doing. Because there's the odd day, I can't find any news. There's absolutely nothing to tell you. And I honestly, I search through everything. I go through every kind of news channel and news that's on that certain day. And if there's anything relevant, I'll tell you about it. But the odd day, there's nothing there. And on a day like that, I thought I'd add something like this, see what you think. Okay? As I say, have a go of it. Tell me what you think of it, even if it's weeks later, even if you don't have a pizza for 2 or 3 weeks. Just put it in the comments, go back to the original, put it in the comments. I will read it and we'll swap notes. Alright? It's the first, so I don't know how that went, but you'll tell me, folks. That's what you do. You tell me. And I like that. I do.